Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about My Hero Academia, which is on chapter 331. Now, this chapter right here was pretty crazy, not to mention the way how it ended was pretty crazy. So, if anything else, let's just get this started. We had to it that Shigaraki ends up blowing up while Stars and Stripes is wondering why his hair grew. We had to it that Shigaraki seems to understand her new order now. We had to it that we get to know that her quirk is something that's been strictly confidential by the government, because they've been trying to keep it under wraps where it's not supposed to be figured out or something, or to be put out in public because how dangerous it is. Who knows? But we had to it, Shigaraki realizes, well, this is not really Shigaraki. We don't really know because he doesn't really know if he actually identifies himself as Shigaraki, because we get to know that that Shigaraki knows that because of her quirk, she might be able to kill him if it's just by one touch or something. We had to it that he thinks of it as a barometer, where she could set the position as she wishes and how much she could use and how much could be given out. But there's one thing about her rule, when it comes to things that are not that are biological, for example, human beings. Shigaraki knows that the only way how the rule is going to take effect is if that is calling out its name, etc. If anything else. But when when Stars and Stripes actually attacked Shigaraki, Shigaraki was not damaged by the rule that she said that Tomura Shigaraki's heart will stop, because Shigaraki does not know, am I Shigaraki Tomura? Am I all for one? Or am I Shimura Tenko? That kind of thing. But we had to Shigaraki knows that she can only impose the rules on animate objects which has an identity by calling out the name, but that object must also recognizes themselves by that identity. And for inanimate objects, Miss Stars is able to one-sidedly impose a rule based on her perception of it. So she can only have two rules, which is obvious, since it was said in the last chapter, and how big her range or something, and can it be applied to Monchan, or should I say, etc. We have to it that Shigaraki wants to steal her quirk very badly, wants to try out real bad. But we had to Stars and Stripes realizes that if he has a breathing apparatus somewhere, We had to it that Stars and Stripes contacts her brothers or allies, she likes to call them, and says, look, neither New Order nor the concentrated laser beam seems to have any effect on regenerative shit on that regenerative freak, Convey this to Commander Akabal. And we had to it that that she plans to use something pretty crazy, which is revealed at the very end of the chapter, because she knows that Shigaraki is not a threat to is a worldwide threat, and that he has to die now. That's how dangerous he is, and that she commands him to use that special override to destroy Shigaraki, or destroy that regenerative freak whatsoever, and we have to it that we had to it that one of the pilots having to talk to Stars and Stripes says, you are one freaking crazy number one hero, that? And we had to it that that the pilot ends up getting ready to throws off Shigaraki whatsoever, and we had to it that Stars and Stripes makes up a new rule, saying that the atmosphere shall solidify to become 1,000 times my size, and ends up using fist bump to the earth and punches Shigaraki very badly, And we had to it that Stars and Stripes will later on clap Shigaraki very badly and try to crush him to pieces, using that atmosphere that solidified to become 1,000 times her size. And we had to it that Shigaraki is not really affected by this, and that he's really, really freaking tough. His body's really modified and tough. We all know that. We all know why. And we had to it that Stars and Stripes tells his brothers tells her friends or allies or brothers to aim her lasers at her, and uses harden and concentrate the lasers into one beam, and ultra high power unification laser and stabs Shigaraki with it using the name Kuranos or something, you know, and manages to have Shigaraki stay in one place here and there. We have to it that like Stars and Stripes says that she's trying to keep him in place right there, you know. If he's defeated by this, then there's no way Endeavor couldn't have taken him down during the war. And we have to it that Akabur-san or Akabur, which apparently that looks like a big reference to the Star Wars General Akabur. I mean, if you guys know Star Wars and everything else, you'll know who that character is. We have to it that Akabur contacts Stars and says, you know, I've gotten negligent dealing with your selfishness. However, this time, it won't just end with just your hero license getting revoked. You know that, right? And Stars and Stripes says, do whatever you want. So what about the preparations? Are they done? And Akabura says, yeah, you only have one shot. Japan has already been contacted. It should be arriving soon. And she says, that's perfect. You don't abide by any rules. You're selfish and hasty. Yet that is the reason why our country shines. Even All Might couldn't capture this villain. It's your time to surpass him. Its name is Tiamat. Make sure to make every single one count. And we have to it that freaking like Akabur allows Stars and Stripes to use the weapon Tiamat to like hit Shigaraki with it. And how many missiles I see at the very end of the page? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 missiles coming right now to Shigaraki because freaking Stars and Stripes literally just says, okay, we're doing a special override thing in order to like him kill this guy, you know, because that's how dangerous he is. He's a worldwide threat. Knowing that like she was not able to like do damage to Shigaraki at all because of the new rules she tried doing, but it did not work, you know, and ends up having to like use this weapon called Tiamat. I mean, missile Tiamat in order to kill Shigaraki. But honestly, I highly doubt that's going to work because Shigaraki's not going to stay in one place. And even if he didn't, he got blasted by those missiles, depending on the situation, you know. I highly doubt it's going to kill him, you know, that kind of thing. But who knows? But seriously, though, I'm looking at this right now and wondering to Horikoshi sensei or something, or the manga author right now, how in the hell is Izuku supposed to beat Shigaraki now, dude? I mean, look how Shigaraki's doing right now. He literally got clapped and punched multiple times by Stars and Stripes. Even got a freaking crazy laser-like sword-like lightsaber down onto his body, and he's not even disintegrating. Well, he's barely even disintegrating, etc. Seriously, to think that Shigaraki's body got modified like that and he's almost complete because of his rage and anger, you know, oh my gosh, man. I wonder, how is Izuku supposed to fight this guy? I'm expecting this final act saga or whatsoever last maybe at least many, many years to come because Izuku's got a long effing way to go, man. I mean, Shigaraki is already a big one-man army, dude. I mean, All For One has friends all over the world, or he likes to say it. And that's only going to make it worse. So, yeah. Talk about some crazy Milanakis thing right now. Because right now, Stars and Stripes says, okay, we got to launch the missiles Tiamat to kill Shigaraki. If this doesn't kill him, I don't know what the hell will. Who knows? So, yeah. Until then, people, I'll see you guys in my next chapter or so. And honestly, like I said, how is Izuku supposed to be Shigaraki at this time right now? Like, he's not even at 100% right now, and he's only at, what, 45% of One For All's power, while Shigaraki is about to be complete 98%? Eesh. I don't know how Horikoshi Sensei is really going to do this, man. I really hope he doesn't, like, mess us up in bad writing, you know, but we'll have to see. So, until then, people, I'll see you guys later. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Ta-ta-da!